The basics of starting a business. I've told people for years, going back 7-8 years, that eventually everybody is going to be an entrepreneur out here, whether you want to be one or not, whether you consider yourself a salesperson or not. So I'm going to lay down right here the basics that you need to start any business, no matter what industry, no matter who you are, how much experience you have or don't have. Number one thing you need is a customer. Number one thing you need to start a business is a customer. There is no other answer to this question. A lot of people tell you other things like an LLC, a website, a logo, or you need to go secure all your social media handles. That is all bullshit. The number one thing you need to start a business is you must have a customer, meaning someone is giving you money in exchange for a product or a service. That is the number one thing you need to start a business. I have an LLC, I got websites, I got logos, I have social media. None of those things put me in business because nobody pays me for having those things, but people do pay me in exchange for products and services. This is the number one thing and the only thing actually you need to actually be in business. If you have this and nothing else, you are in business. Number two, you must solve a problem. All right, the way that you get a customer is that you solve somebody's problem. You find a problem another person has, you understand that problem, you communicate to them that you know how to solve their problem, that you identified it and you know how to solve it, and you have something that will help them. When you communicate this properly, people will become your customers and they will pay you. And then number three, you just want to find a way to repeat the same process over and over and over again. Letting people know that you know what their problem is, that you have come up with a solution or you have access to a solution. Tell them what they need to give you in exchange for having the solution to their problem, and then they will give you money. They become your customer or your client or whatever you want to call them, your member, whatever you call them, your trainee, whatever. And then you do this over and over and over and over again, and that is how you have business. That is when things like having an LLC, a website, a logo, and social media may come into play. But understand, you don't need any of these things to be in business. Yes, they can benefit your business. Yes, they are things that can add on to your business and make your business run more smoothly, make your business run better. And the bigger your business gets, these things will help you do more business. But understand, they are elements of a business the same way that ketchup and mustard, salt, pepper, and oregano are elements of a sandwich, but they are not the sandwich. Like, the sandwich is some bread and some meat. The bread and meat is this right here, having a customer. You want to get in business, most important thing you need to do is figure out who you can serve, how you can serve them, what you're going to ask for in exchange for that service, and then reaching out to them, letting them know that you have it, and consummating a deal. This is called marketing, is letting people know you have it. Sales is the process of letting them know what they got to give you to get it. Closing is when they give you the money. And business is what happens when you're doing all of those things over and over again. That is how you get in business. There is nothing else to it. There, I just condensed 4 years of business school down to 3 minutes for you. Work on your game.